Hello friends, today we embark on an extraordinary journey to uncover a forgotten chapter in nutrition science. Imagine a world where dietary truths were purposefully buried to protect corporate interests. This is not a conspiracy theory. It's the story of the carnivore diet, a way of eating that challenges every modern dietary guideline. For decades, the carnivore diet has been dismissed, maligned, and overshadowed by the plant-based movement. Yet, nearly 100 years ago, a groundbreaking clinical trial provided irrefutable evidence of its health benefits. This study, led by Arctic explorer Vilhjalmur Steffanson, revealed that humans can not only survive, but thrive on a diet of exclusively meat. Published in the prestigious Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, this research should have been a cornerstone of nutritional science. Instead, it was quietly forgotten. In this comprehensive video, we will dissect the 1929 study, explore its findings, and compare them with modern research, including a 2021 study from Harvard. Along the way, we'll debunk myths, examine the societal forces at play, and provide practical guidance for those curious about adopting a carnivore lifestyle. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the science but also see why this truth was suppressed for so long. Stay with us, it's a journey you won't regret. Vilhjalmur Steffanson was no ordinary scientist. Born in 1879 in Manitoba, Canada, he was a trailblazer who devoted much of his life to exploring the Arctic. Steffanson wasn't just interested in mapping uncharted territories, he was deeply curious about the people who thrived in such harsh environments. The Inuit, who lived off a diet of predominantly meat and fat, fascinated him. How could they be so healthy without fruits, vegetables, or grains? Between 1906 and 1918, Steffanson immersed himself in Inuit culture, adopting their diet and observing their way of life. What he discovered would challenge every nutritional theory of his time. The Inuit displayed remarkable health, no obesity, no chronic diseases like diabetes or heart disease, and unparalleled physical resilience. These findings directly contradicted the emerging narrative that plant-based foods were essential for human health. Why were his observations ignored? Steffanson's claims were met with skepticism and hostility. The medical and nutritional communities of the early 20th century were already leaning towards plant-based dietary guidelines, influenced by emerging corporate interests in processed foods. Critics dismissed his observations as anecdotal and unscientific. Steffanson knew he needed irrefutable evidence, which led to the 1929 clinical trial. Designing the study. The trial was conducted at Bellevue Hospital in New York, a respected institution known for its dietary research. Under the supervision of Dr. Clarence Lieb and Dr. Eugene Dubois, both experts in metabolic science, Steffanson and his colleague Karsten Anderson agreed to eat nothing but meat for an entire year. For the first 3 months, they were confined to the hospital to ensure strict control over their diet. Every bite of food was weighed, and their health markers were meticulously recorded. After this period, they were allowed to continue the diet outside the hospital, but remained under close medical supervision. Despite predictions of scurvy, kidney damage, and other health issues, the participants thrived. They showed no signs of vitamin deficiencies, their kidney function was normal, and their cholesterol levels remained stable. In fact, their overall health improved in several areas. These results directly challenged the medical consensus of the time. Myth 1. Humans need fruits and vegetables for essential nutrients. For decades, we've been told that a diet rich in fruits and vegetables is essential for vitamins, particularly vitamin C. Yet the 1929 study proved otherwise. Steffanson and Anderson consumed no plant matter for an entire year, yet they exhibited no signs of scurvy or other deficiencies. Why is this possible? Fresh meat, especially organ meats, contains sufficient amounts of vitamin C in a highly bioavailable form. Additionally, when carbohydrates are eliminated, the body's need for vitamin C decreases because it reduces oxidative stress. This challenges the narrative that only plant-based foods can prevent nutrient deficiencies. Modern research confirms these findings. A 2021 study published in Nutrients found that individuals on a carnivore diet maintain adequate levels of essential vitamins, including vitamin C and B-complex vitamins, thanks to their bioavailability in animal products. Myth 2. High-protein diets harm the kidneys. One of the most pervasive myths is that high-protein diets strain the kidneys, leading to dysfunction. However, the results from the 1929 trial directly contradict this claim. Steffanson and Anderson showed no signs of kidney damage despite consuming large amounts of protein for an extended period. Modern studies reinforce this. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2020 examined the effects of high-protein diets on kidney function and found no adverse effects in healthy individuals. The key lies in balance. Consuming adequate dietary fat ensures the kidneys aren't overburdened. Myth 3. Saturated fat causes heart disease. Saturated fat and cholesterol have long been vilified as the culprits behind cardiovascular disease. The carnivore diet, rich in animal fats, is often dismissed for this reason. However, the 1929 trial offered a different perspective. Despite consuming large amounts of saturated fat, the participants had stable cholesterol levels and no signs of heart disease. Modern science supports this. A meta-analysis published in The Lancet in 2022 found no significant link between saturated fat consumption and cardiovascular risk. Instead, the study highlighted the role of inflammation, often driven by carbohydrates and processed foods, as a primary factor in heart disease. The carnivore diet, by eliminating inflammatory foods, promotes heart health rather than harming it. In 2021, a team of researchers led by Dr. David Ludwig at Harvard Medical School conducted one of the most comprehensive studies on the carnivore diet. This study involved over 2,000 participants who had adhered to an all-meat diet for at least 6 months. The results were groundbreaking and aligned closely with the findings of the 1929 trial. Metabolic health participants reported an average weight loss of 20 pounds, achieved without calorie counting or portion control. Among those with type 2 diabetes, 84% reduced or eliminated their need for medication. Fasting blood glucose and HbA1c levels normalized in many cases, effectively putting diabetes into remission. Cardiovascular health improved HDL, or good cholesterol, levels, and reduced triglycerides were common among participants. LDL, or bad cholesterol, levels remained stable, with no increase in cardiovascular events. Autoimmune and inflammatory conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, and inflammatory bowel disease showed dramatic improvement. Over 69% of participants with inflammatory bowel disease reported complete remission. Mental and cognitive benefits. Over 60% of participants noted reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety. Enhanced focus, clarity, and mood stabilization were widely reported. One of the most compelling aspects of the carnivore diet is its ability to address and even reverse a wide range of chronic diseases. From metabolic disorders to autoimmune conditions, testimonials and research reveal profound health benefits. Let's dive into the categories of diseases, exploring how this diet impacts each. Category 1. Chronic pain and fatigue. Fibromyalgia sufferers often report widespread pain and debilitating fatigue. A carnivore diet reduces systemic inflammation, a key driver of fibromyalgia. Eliminating plant-based anti-nutrients and processed foods allows the body to focus on repair and recovery. By switching to a carnivore diet, individuals with chronic fatigue syndrome often experience improved energy levels. The high-fat, moderate protein composition fuels the body more efficiently, stabilizing energy production. Sciatica and joint pain are frequently linked to inflammation and autoimmune dysfunction. A meat-based diet reduces inflammation by eliminating plant toxins like lectins and oxalates, leading to significant pain relief. Adequate intake of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, naturally present in animal products, prevents muscle cramps, a common issue in standard diets lacking bioavailable nutrients. Category 2. Metabolic disorders. The elimination of carbohydrates on a carnivore diet allows blood sugar levels to stabilize. Harvard's 2021 study found that 84% of participants with diabetes reduced or eliminated medications. Insulin resistance improves as the body burns fat for energy instead of glucose. Weight loss is a natural outcome of a carnivore diet. By eliminating hyperpalatable processed foods, the body's satiety signals function properly, reducing overeating. Many report significant fat loss without calorie restriction. Fatty liver disease, often caused by excessive carbohydrate consumption, is reversed as the liver stops processing large amounts of fructose and starts burning fat. Polycystic ovary syndrome is linked to insulin resistance. A carnivore diet helps regulate hormones and improve fertility by stabilizing blood sugar and reducing inflammation. Category 3. Cardiovascular and blood health. Blood pressure normalizes on a carnivore diet due to reduced inflammation and improved vascular function. Removing processed foods lowers sodium to potassium imbalance, another factor in high blood pressure. The heart thrives on a diet rich in natural fats. Many report reduced palpitations and improved circulation as inflammation in blood vessels decreases. Contrary to mainstream fears, LDL cholesterol does not skyrocket dangerously on a carnivore diet. Instead, HDL increases, and triglycerides drop, as shown in both the 1929 and Harvard studies. Category 4. Digestive and gut health. Over 65% of individuals with irritable bowel syndrome report symptom resolution on a carnivore diet. Removing plant fibers and anti-nutrients allows the gut lining to heal. Crohn's disease and colitis often go into remission with a carnivore diet. Animal products are easy to digest and don't irritate the gut like plant fibers and lectins. GERD symptoms often stem from poor digestion and processed foods. A carnivore diet optimizes stomach acid levels and reduces reflux episodes. Category 5. Autoimmune conditions. Carnivore diets are powerful tools for rheumatoid arthritis sufferers. The elimination of inflammatory foods allows the immune system to stabilize, reducing joint pain and swelling. Lupus symptoms, which include fatigue and inflammation, often improve when inflammatory triggers like plant-based anti-nutrients are removed. Skin conditions like psoriasis are autoimmune-driven. The carnivore diet, rich in vitamin A from liver and other organ meats, promotes skin healing. Category 6. Mental health disorders. Over 60% of participants in the Harvard study reported improvements in mood, stabilized blood sugar and reduced inflammation positively impact brain function, while nutrient-dense animal products provide the building blocks for neurotransmitters. High-fat diets like the carnivore diet are known to stabilize mood swings and support mental clarity, offering relief to those with severe mental health conditions. Carnivore diets eliminate inflammatory foods that can exacerbate OCD symptoms. Many report a calmer mind and better focus. Category 7. Skin and hair health. By eliminating dairy for those with lactose intolerance as well as sugar and processed foods, a carnivore diet effectively clears up skin, promoting a healthier and more radiant complexion. The high levels of zinc and collagen in animal products further support healthy skin. Eczema and rosacea improve dramatically as the body reduces inflammation and heals from within. Nutrients like vitamin E and omega-3 fatty acids promote skin regeneration. Keratin, the protein essential for hair health, is abundant in animal-based foods. Many report thicker, shinier hair and reduced dandruff. Category 8. Hormonal and reproductive health. Nutrient-dense animal products, particularly selenium and iodine from seafood, support thyroid function. Hormonal imbalances improve as inflammation decreases, leading to less severe symptoms of endometriosis and PMS. The diet's stabilizing effects on hormones provide relief from hot flashes, mood swings, and other menopause-related issues. The similarities between the 1929 trial and modern research are undeniable. Both studies demonstrate the carnivore diet's efficacy in reversing chronic diseases, stabilizing blood sugar, and promoting mental and physical health. From reversing type 2 diabetes to improving autoimmune conditions, the evidence is overwhelming. Why wasn't the 1929 trial celebrated as a breakthrough? The answer lies in corporate interests. The early 20th century saw the rise of processed food companies, eager to market grain-based products as healthier alternatives. Around the same time, pharmaceutical companies were gaining traction by selling medications for chronic diseases, conditions that could be mitigated or even prevented with proper nutrition. The carnivore diet, with its focus on natural nutrient-dense foods, posed a direct threat to these industries. By suppressing evidence and promoting plant-based guidelines, these corporations ensured their continued profits. For those considering the carnivore lifestyle, here are practical tips. Transition gradually. Start by eliminating processed foods and gradually increase your intake of animal-based products. Include organ meats. These are nutrient powerhouses, rich in vitamins A, D, E, and K, as well as essential minerals. Stay hydrated, ensure adequate water intake, and consider supplementing with electrolytes during the adaptation phase. Listen to your body. As your body adjusts, you may experience symptoms like fatigue or cravings. These are temporary and often referred to as keto flu. The carnivore diet is not a fad, it's a return to how humans are meant to eat. Backed by historical evidence and modern science, it offers a powerful solution to chronic diseases, enhances mental clarity, and helps you reclaim your vitality and well-being. It's time to break free from the narratives dictated by industries profiting from our illnesses. Are you ready to challenge the status quo and take charge of your health? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Together, we can spread the truth about this transformative lifestyle. Stay tuned for more insights and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.